I think, until she shits on my ideas, finally have a place for the library. Awesome. Welcome back to MineColonies. Alright, try to learn her how to do this properly. So I think it'll work here. You can see it, right?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
The options are on you. You should be able to see it. Do I have to hold this for you to see it? Hold on.
Okay.
Alright, so this is at the very furthest back on our colony, as far back as we can go into this corner. Because it's got a big old butt on it. I could move it over just a little bit more here. I could go to like right here to move it a little bit closer to the restaurante here. And she's not paying attention. She's messing with damn kids again.
I am. I'm healing one.
Her and children, I'm telling you. Like, we can move it to there. And then we still have enough room. We have 3 blocks here. We can put a little path. It wouldn't be able to put the road through. But we could put a little bit of a path through there, maybe if we wanted to go around the back of it. But I'm figuring we'll leave that area alone. And we'll start working the town this way. So we've got plenty of room to come through here with our road. So what do you think of that? And that guard tower can move once this gets built. It doesn't need to stay there. It's only there to get us the land for us to do this. And then we can move it out a little bit. Alright, so this is what it looks at level 1. That'll be level 2. It's still going to be wood, mainly. But then level 3, it starts getting its shingles and looking a little less crap. And you can see on the back end, it's got the addition on the back. So it's way bigger. And I think that was at level 2. Oh, it got a little bit bigger at level 2. And then bigger at level 3. And then level 4, it starts growing upwards. And gets green signals. And then level 5, it goes to that. So, this thing is huge. But it's a university. It always is. Holy crap, it's colorful in here. Don't go in there. Looks like somebody puked up their Fruit Loops. Okay, so let's get this started. And then we can... And most everything that is needed for this, the courier should already be able to deliver. She's going to have to make 1 furnace. She's going to have to make 6 signs. We will have to make the 14 stairs. Because we don't have anybody that can do that yet. There is 92 panes that need to be delivered. I might actually have to go get dirt. I don't know. We have 572 dirt. So there's a couple things in here that she's going to have to make, but most of this should already be taken care of. Can you go check that the farmer knows how to make hay bales? They should. It should be a...
They're not doing hay or wheat, are they? They're doing potatoes?
No, but you can just throw the wheat in the warehouse and they'll make it. Not that it's hard for you to make a hay bale, but if you do it now, then you won't have to worry about it when it needs to be done every other time. Oh, holy crap. Look at all the dirt I have. I have tons of dirt. Okay. I didn't realize I had all that in my backpack. All right, so we're going to get started on getting this thing built. It is huge. It's going to take a little bit.
How do I teach him how to do hay bales?
He should have the crafting recipe thing.
Oh. Recipe mode. Priority.
No, not recipe mode.
There we go. Crafting.
Got it now?
Got it. Yeah. Oh, I don't have wheat on me. Damn it.
You don't need it. That's one of the best things about MineColonies. You can just grab the stuff from NEI and pull it over there. You can also do the plus thing. Look up the recipe and just set it.
Okay.
Because for hay bales, you're not going to want to drag it all 9 pieces over there. But you can just, do it just like that. And then hit OK. And then make sure that's regular wheat, not Durham wheat.
It is.
Okay, because we don't have Durham wheat. And then hit OK, and then he should do it. So now, yes. So you'll have to throw a stack of wheat in there. So anytime we need it, he can do so. All right. Why are you just standing here with your thumb in your butt, dude? You're supposed to be building a residence and then the university. And it's becoming nighttime. Something? He doesn't have a cogwheel, so he must be waiting on the courier, but the courier's got issues, so.
Is there a problem?
Oh, your courier's sick.
Okay, you need to come in the morning.
Fix your courier. We need to get the doctor's office down. All right, so we're gonna take a sleep, and we'll be back when we have a little bit of progress. All right, so what are you needing for him?
Poppies, tall grass, and grass.
Okay, teach him to make tall grass. There's no reason for us to make tall grass. It's a recipe. It's just 2 grass side by side in a crafting grid. We'll make tall grass. I went and got you grass. And I don't believe anybody. Nobody can harvest grass that I know of. So whenever they need grass, we have to do it. Which is kind of crap. When they require it for builds.
He can't make it.
Why not?
It doesn't correspond with his task or whatever.
Oh, the farmer can do it.
Okay, well.
All right, let's go to bed and we'll do it in the morning. Alright, so now... And apparently the florist can do tall grass eventually when we get one. But they can't do regular grass, which is weird. But they can get the tall grass. So, is there a recipe? Yeah, there's not even a recipe for turning tall grass into regular grass, so I have no idea. So, you got him making tall grass now?
Mm-hmm. And I gave him grass.
Alright. And our builder got done with the residents back there, so as soon as one of these kids grow up, because we've got 3 of them now, we can go ahead and put one of them on as our builder, our new builder, and get some building done that isn't the university, because that thing's going to take a while. It is quite large.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just, the baby footprint. It's going to get larger. And this is actually kind of small compared to some styles.
Which I think
Styles
we
go
have one of
way
the
out.
kids that grew up.
Think so?
Carolina.
Last time I checked, we didn't, but that was a couple days ago. Let me look and see if we have somebody hireable. Oh, yeah. 2 of them grew up. Alright, so let's put Renata as our next builder here. And you want to set up the minimum stocks for tools over here, teach them how to make torches, all the stuff you did for the other builder. Sadly, there isn't a way to do that, at least that I know of, to copy like the recipes and the settings over. So you have to manually do it for each one. So I want to get them started on roads, but I really want to get this mine out as well. So I think we're going to do the mine first. That way they can start gathering some of their own cobblestone and stuff. And it's something else that I haven't taught you yet. I'm thinking, do I want to put it up over here? It doesn't really need to be that close to anything except for the warehouse, so the courier doesn't have to go too far. So I'm thinking we might just shove it in the back of the colony over here, out of the way. Now, the one thing about the mine is they're going to need a lot of crap. They trade off wood, basically, for cobblestone and stuff. Because they need fences and signs and all that crap to be able to do their work. Can we get you right back in this corner? Something we can do? Let's see if we can get you right out here to the corner. Alright, and then probably want to mirror it. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay. Where is the entrance to this place? I'm assuming it's this over here. Let's make it a little bigger so I can see. Like level 3. There we go. Alright, so now if we mirror that, I'll flip it that way. Yeah, that'll work. Now I'll just push you right over here to the corner. Yeah, that looks good. I will have to do a little bit of filling in under here, but that's fine. Probably take off this level of dirt and just put them down at this level. We need more dirt for other builds, and this is just a little null here anyway, so we can take that down. That won't cause any issues. And then I have to fill in less. Alright, so we'll get our new builder back here. They can start working on this. And they don't need much stuff. So now you need to make another.
I got already a scroll for that one.
Okay, so you'll have to come up here and click on it, and then you'll be able to see what they need.
Already did that.
Okay.
I'm ahead of the game.
Good. And they shouldn't need too much that can't be supplied by somebody else. This is a very basic build. Now, the one thing that they will need is a guard. Once they get going down and branching out, we'll have to give them a guard to guard them while they're working in case they get into a cave. Especially in this pack with those nasty mobs we have, they'll get their butt kicked quick. So I'll have to make sure that I put another guard tower down over here. And I broke my shears getting the rest of the getting more grass just in case. I'll just throw it in the warehouse for when they do need it. That's a residence, not a warehouse. Gather house, pervert. I don't even think anybody lives there yet.
Houses all the time.
Yeah, I know. They're constantly coming in our house. Which, now that I got that extra dirt, I want to get this fixed. I should fix the doorway, but that means I gotta knock the doors off. I don't know that I care to knock the doors off. But I can at least get the stone out of back here. And I need to knock a bit of this out, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do. That way they can, because we're going to put a road in back here. Anybody that watches me normally play, I am so against doing this. I hate terraforming. I like building with the terrain, but MineColonies is just different. Most of the things I normally hate doing, like sleeping and terraforming, you kind of got to do in this game. unless, you know, you put up those torches that keep everything from spawning. You can do that too. But then you don't have any bad things, and well, you need bad things every now and then. But soon we won't have to worry so much about that sleep, because once we get this other builder doing some of these little jobs we need to get done, we're going to get them started on building us some walls. Alright, so it looks like it's time for me to tuck in for today, so I'll come back and finish this later. I'll go to bed. And I'll be back with you guys when we get some more progress. Alright, we now have a mine completed, and it does nothing. You can't even get into it. The ladder leads to dirt. But that's what the miner's for. So you need to hire us a miner. Looks like it's a Yena is going to be the better option.
Okay.
And then you need to look at what they need supplied. And make sure that they have stuff that need to make sure it's oak. So if you see here, it says fill block. Right now their fill block is cobblestone, which is what they're going to be mining. So that's what we want it to be.
Oh.
Max depth is negative 100, which is fine. Use shears is off because we don't need them to get cobwebs. We can give them a guard, which we haven't done yet, but we don't need to currently because they got to build the actual thing. And I believe I was thinking there was a way in here you could see what they use, but it may be once they actually get started. But you're definitely going to have to get them some ladders.
Okay.
Because they're going to need ladders, fences, and signs. I know that much. But I swore there was a thing in here that said, oh, and you're also going to have to get them a minimum stock of a pickaxe, too. Yeah, I don't see the thing that says what they're using, and I swore there was.
What'd you say? Ladder, fences,
And signs.
and torches?
Yes, and torches. And pickaxe.
Already did that.
And hurry up because we need to head to bed and finish up this episode.
Yep, so we added the minimum of all those things.
Okay.
So they should start mining
Tomorrow.
So
If the courier gets them their pickaxe. Oh, and shovel. We didn't think about shovel, but they shouldn't need a shovel too much. Also, just so you guys have a bit of an update. Even though it's a bit dark. Because I chose to do this a little late. Here is the progress on the university. So the floor plan is down. And the walls are getting started. And then I'll have to do some work to clean it up around the back. But not much. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you next time.
bye.